To more adventures. With another button down, we begin today's part. Greetings everyone, it is me, Gigalem, and welcome back to Astro's Playroom. In the last part, it was much shorter than expected, but we did get through the cooling springs. And today we're gonna get through the GPU jungle. It's the last area we haven't covered yet, and of course we gotta cover it. As soon as we can. With us gathering more artifacts and robots as we put together this console and its history, now you're starting to see there's a lot more robots here than ever before. This one's just standing on the edge of a seat. Long live the king! And he'll respawn like that. The technology of these robots is having a whole lot of fun. And sure, we can have fun too. There are even trophies regarding this. If there are trophies that I missed, that's because I've already gotten them. And personally, I don't know how much of a mood I would have to be to try to regain all those trophies, or at least show all the trophies I've missed and such. I probably would have to put a list somewhere later in the in the project to show what trophies I've already gotten at before the start of this project. But of course, GPU jungle. Let's begin. This is going to be the area I have the least amount of familiarity, except for some osmosis. I never owned a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. At least, I did not own an Xbox One until much later, and I did not own a PS4. My brother did, but I did not. And would you look at that, right here is our favorite marsupial, not appearing in the PlayStation 1 area, but in the PlayStation 4 area, because of course we got to have a marsupial here making his grand return back in 2017. And yes, we can break these boxes! Of course, we have to break boxes. It's Crash Bandicoot, we have to. Yeah, we got a whole lot here to do. We got these campfires here. I'm pretty sure this is Monster Hunter. There's even Monster Hunter games on the PlayStation Portable. Like, yeah, they have to be playing Monster Hunter. They have to be playing one of the portable games. Monster Hunter began on the PlayStation 2, which is surprising to me. But yeah. This particular area really made my fans whirl, or whatever. But of course, we got a jungle to explore. Or a GPU jungle, that is. And we got to pluck, pull, and find everything that we can to see what treasures lie beyond. I think that is a 3D Dot Games Heroes character. Or a Dreams character. Good luck trying to find that game now. I'm pretty sure many of you would know that game just because of Scott the Woz. Part the leaves! Oh, okay. Ugh. There's our first artifact, the PlayStation Move controller. So yeah, I think you even use this thing on PlayStation 4 as well. And there would be later controllers on those consoles as well. Even the buttons interact and such. I just really like that you could just make it change colors. Oh. Look at the light. It falls just right. My shadows they please beneath the trees. But none of these things would happen for free. Yeah, all you see rendered by me. I synthesize and rasterize immaterial things that I fabricate for you. Yes, I I desolate and animate these dancing sprites in sunlit skies for you. I do it for you. I'm your GPU. GPU, tell me what to do, and I'll do it for you. I think uncovering that thing is another thing. Oh, by the way, this is Alucard from Symphony of the Night. And he's gonna go back to sleep. Yeah, I think the fan is gone now. So yeah. We got a whole lot of exploring to do. We got puzzle pieces to find. We got artifacts to get. And some of these robots are hanging on for their dear life. Now, I know of the PlayStation 4. I know of all of those things, but I didn't really have the budget for a PlayStation 4. The Xbox One I have because it's a hand-me-down. But the only PlayStation 4 I had belonged to my brothers. It was the Destiny edition, which came with a white DualShock 4, and I know my brothers should still have that thing somewhere. That has to be a Bloodborne character. So a lot of things were because of it. Now, if there's one thing to note when it comes to PlayStation 4, is that it definitely had the lead on the Xbox that time around, because the Xbox wasn't exactly in the best state when, like before Phil Spencer, because someone tried to make the Xbox what it isn't, and it nearly killed Xbox as a gaming brand back then. Say what you will about Phil, very least he made the Xbox one worth it later in its life. With backwards compatibility and such. It's just that, dang, it had a lot of momentum to catch up on. However, we got progress to make. But basically, the PlayStation 4 things literally took the, literally were like taking the piss out of things. Because, oh yeah, that's The Last of Us, a late PlayStation 3, early PlayStation 4 title, and it would get a remake, and a remake, and possibly another remake. But yeah, we have these things to open. Ah, shoot, I can't remember what those things are. I could have sworn they were something, like, I could have sworn there was a peripheral based on this thing. I don't know. Seriously, the sound design in this game just, it's just so good. I think it's one of the best things about these games. Like, these games look fantastic, but let's not forget the sound design. We do have to find our next treasure, though, so we got a whole lot of things to cover, and a whole lot of game to talk about. And this will be, I think this is supposed to be Uncharted because of how many things you climb, complete with the plane. There were quite a few games I never ended up playing because they simply just did not interest me. But enough with the mournful talk and such. We got a lot of stuff to find. We got a lot of stuff to toss. And you can see that there are some bots that are just having a time at the waterfall. Like so. So yeah, let's explore around until we find ourselves a treasure. An artifact. I keep forgetting they're called artifacts. I think that's supposed to be Patapon. I don't know. But yeah, oh, we gotta run. Yeah, we got boulders to run away from. There are some glitches I don't think I can show anymore because they have to have been patched out at this point. But of course, open it up, and there we go. Treasure number 2, a PlayStation Vita cartridge. I always wanted one of these things. Hopefully I can get a PS Vita someday in the future, but they did not support it enough, sadly. You ever wonder why I catch your eye? It's 'cause you overlooked all the choices I took. I spent all my time deciphering and deceiving and misleading you. I like to surprise with my virtual lies. I synthesize and rasterize immaterial things that I fabricate for you. Yes, I tessellate and animate these dancing sprites and sunlit skies for you. I do it for you. I'm your GPU. Yeah, I'm your GPU. Tell me what to do, and I'll do it for you. GPU. Tell me what to do. Yes, I do it all for you. I think this is like an Ethernet port we're inside. That or another type of port. I can't remember. Also, if you look closely at the grass, there's a circuit board pattern on it, which is also another incredible detail. And here's me forgetting how to fight that enemy. Oops. Hey. Off of me. Okay. So, of course... shoot. I don't know if that's supposed to be Dead Rising or not, but yeah. Can we get over there? Can we get over there? No, we cannot. I don't think we're supposed to be in the teraflop area. We are missing one puzzle piece and we have to find it. Because if we go over to the other side, well, ow. So I'm gonna scan the area until I find that last puzzle piece I was missing. Be right back. Of course, it had to be one of those. I was in the right area, and I just didn't look. I thought I was missing one. Like, forgive me if I had to use the game help for this. Like, at the very least, this game is like a couple, like 4 years old at this point, possibly 5. But of course, it was right under my nose. So well, teraflop treetops. We already got everything over there, so let's get everything up here. And of course, we have ourselves a brand new suit. Zupa. So how does this monkey work? Well, it also likes to grab things. All you have to do is just go left and right with the gyro aiming. And just constantly climb the thing. Basically, that's about it. Man, this is never gonna get old. Oops. Hold on to the chips, okay? Nope. Yep, we're gonna go rock climbing, which is something I wish I can do more often, because there used to be rock climbing walls nope, at my high school sometimes. And I just used to go non-stop, like climb those things non-stop. Because I always found them a lot of fun. There is another achievement tied to this. And we got ourselves the PlayStation 4 camera. Perfect fit for your playroom. I think you have to use this thing for the PlayStation 4 VR. There was even a PlayStation 1 edition camera. PlayStation 1 edition camera that also came with your PSVR. Also, I have to do this, fall 99 feet, and catch myself. Get myself some extra coinage. Oops. Guess I fell a little too far. Shoot. I don't know how much feet I have to fall. I know I have to fall a lot. Suspiciously D-pad looking looking rotaries. My favorite. No! Good job, me. Like, I have to fall 99 feet and catch myself. That is a trophy. My wrists are starting to hurt from this. Like, you have to reach out for this thing. Ooh! Yep, the DualShock 4 wireless controller. I actually own the red one with the black backing, and it uses micro USB. Yep, micro USB. The bane of everyone's existence. When everyone has moved on to USB-C, these things like to persist. And this controller is really good. I'm not kidding. It's a nice little. It's one of the first redesigns of said controller. And all it did was just modernize it, change the start and select options and share, add this touchpad, you name it, it had it. But it's a nice controller. But of course, we gotta look at our list, we gotta make sure. So, the one thing I want to do is... No, ow. I wanted to get an achievement, and I just jumped a little too high. I'll be right back. Like, I'll see you when I actually get the trophy. Oh, Contra Syndrome. So can I just not get it here? I guess I have to wait till another section to get it, I guess. Ow. Bumped my hand on the freaking desk. Yeah, they just won't let you take that achievement there. I guess I have to get it on the next area. Ah, oh, man, my wrists were actually hurting from that. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah. Of course, first thing we find, another puzzle piece. We did get everything there, so just to make sure. And we have ourselves the Astro giant. He will appear in the sequel. But yeah. We have a lot of sightseeing to do in the heights of this jungle. Clouds, the Cloud Sea. Some more... I want to say some more Dark Souls bots and such. Everything was all about showing the advancements of the console and such. But there is another gadget we'll be getting soon. We'll be seeing it shortly. Boy. But here's our first artifact. This is one of the things that made the PlayStation VR unit a bit much to set up, because you had to have a bunch of things to litter all over your living room just to set up. Yeah. Shows how much technology has changed when it just goes from needing a bunch of things to just needing the controllers and the headset. The only other thing you need for the VR2, which is a treasure because of an update, is literally... I want to say that's Infamous. It's either Infamous or Bioshock, I don't know. It's literally because of... it's literally just the controller and... the controller and the headset, instead of just controllers, headsets, and a whole bunch of other doohickeys that need to be gathered to be function. This man has a sword, and I completely forgot about it. Yeah, if you ever decide to hover on these things, well, that's what happens. However, we're going to be getting a gadget here soon. Oh, whoa. Gotta be careful. And here's Jack and... I think that's Jack and Daxter. I don't know why it's a mouse. Of course, spin this thing. A platforming challenge arrived. And one of our platforms is PlayStation 2 memory cards. Ow! Every time I hear that blow up pop, I keep thinking it's going to be one of the Sonic Adventure 2 themes I'm about to hear. I'm not kidding. Like, I'll probably just edit it in. So yeah, avoid the enemies. Gather the puzzle pieces. Break open the glass. Pull this open. And PlayStation Vita. My friend actually has one of these things. Yep, that's where the touchpad is, the back. Yeah, there are certain games that use the back pad as part of the touching. Phrasing. As part of the interactability of this device. A very unique console that should have gotten more support, because again, this is a very high quality handheld that if it had more support, I'm pretty sure it probably would have done better. Heck, sometimes I wish they would have just made a version of the Vita, made a version of the PlayStation Portal that's like the Vita. Ugh. I still can't get over the fact of some of these adorable details, such as these memory cards being platforms. These are PlayStation 2 memory cards. However, we see some robots hanging out in the sky, just nothing wrong with them. However... Okay, how? I was clearly not in your hitbox. Okay, how? I need to do a frame by frame on that. I keep forgetting I can punch them away. I'm just so used to certain bots being much more of a nuisance. But it's time for gyro controls, and as someone who's played Splatoon, this is second nature. Too bad you don't have a reset aim button. But basically, this is just for aiming. And boy, do I wish there were more games that let you do this. All these features, and I wish there were more games for it. Say, is there gyro aiming in the PlayStation 5 versions of Doom and Doom Eternal? Well, I know Doom would just be PlayStation 4, but it can be played on PlayStation 5, which is why I got the PlayStation 5, because I'm getting a PlayStation 4. But now we have a mid-boss. And I'm pretty sure this little arrow thing not only is a reference to Horizon Zero Dawn, but is also a reference to one of the PSVR games that used it. And yes, I am aware of that game. I know it exists, but I can't play it because I don't have the peripheral for it. So yeah, it's all about dodging and choosing when to aim. Whoa! There we go. Of course, you just gotta... there's gotta be some other things to aim at. I swear, it feels like there should be more things to aim at, but there isn't. And, yes, this is Tekken. Funny thing, that Heihachi does not appear in Astrobot. That seems that Kazuya bot must have tossed him down the volcano. He probably just tossed him down one of the volcano levels. So yeah, I know a lot more about Tekken now. Thank you, Clement. And now we're at Mount Motherboard. Let me see. Did I get everything? No, I did not. I am missing a puzzle piece. And I have to restart if I want to get that missing puzzle piece. Great. It's probably like right underneath my nose or something. I don't know. But again, time for me to scan the areas until I find it. They literally made me think that I completely missed one. Lots of footage I have to edit around. So much awkwardness. Oof. So now we can just leave to the GPU jungles. Mount Motherboard. We do have some achievements left for this one. So, of course, this is also where pressure sensitiveness is going to come in handy. Whoa! Oof. I really wish the clouds did not cover up certain parts. Because because I'm going to be at a loss trying to get this one trophy. And like, I guess this is just me just trying to make an unplanned Let's Play planned or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have to take a look at a video or not. Me forgetting to wait. Gotta get up there. Still not enough. There's just gonna be one part of this Let's Play I'm not gonna like. That just was comedic. Ooh. And that is our PlayStation Move, PlayStation VR aim controller. This is basically what became of the PlayStation VR Move. And even the buttons interact too. And these buttons. Just, man. Sorry if I don't really have much to say here. I'm just trying to focus on getting a certain achievement. And it's just not wanting to pop. That probably would have been enough too. So yeah. Like, what thing do I have to fall from? Like, I have so much silence that it's just like I feel. I feel like what thing do I have to fall from just to get it? Like, the reason why I was trying to focus on this area is because I've been trying to find the last trophy, the one trophy, and it's just not wanting to show up for me. Like, seriously. Ugh. Because while I was putting together this Let's Play, I was having to write notes for for all the trophies, so that way I can just show off the trophies I haven't gotten and such. But every time I've been trying to get this particular one, it just doesn't want to show. Like, what thing do I have to fall from just to get it? I'm literally in the area where I can get it. And I'm missing a piece. I'm missing a... Oh, I think I know where I missed it. So, yeah. Of course, let's just zip right up and get straight to work, because I have a feeling that the GPU, that puzzle piece led somewhere. Yep, I see something over there. How am I going downwards? Me forgetting that there's Contra syndrome here. Otherwise, I would have gotten the achievement now. Ow! Ow! Ugh! This is really making my this is really making my wrists ache. Oh, I have to grab this thing. I thought it was a zip line. Oh yeah, I have to lightly hold it. One of those rare cases of needing to not hold it all the way. So, we have ourselves the PSVR helmet, the headset. This is the birthplace of Astrobot. And, yep, you can just turn it on or off. And these things are expensive. VR is very expensive, and I don't exactly have the room for it. Hence why I've never really played any VR chat. That I don't think my computer is very powerful for it. So, let me get straight back to progress. So I'm sorry for those times where I was just very silent during the Let's Play. But my goodness, I was just trying to focus on getting a certain trophy. Good thing these guys don't die in one hit. Ah, almost. I have to make sure I'm heading to the right as I fall. Got it! This trophy gave me trouble. So no more monkeying around, let's climb further. We're only missing one puzzle piece. Nope, nope, nope. Oop. Oop. We take that. And we're right in the area of the PlayStation 4 menu. So, shoot, all we have to do is find the puzzle piece. Hopefully there's one here. There's probably one I'm missing. Probably gonna have to backtrack to it. I think this is a reference to Journey right here. But there is something we need to do. We need to roll up this snowball. If we can get it big enough. Oi, give me a moment. Yeah, we have to make a huge snowball. Please don't fall over the edge. Ugh. I don't know how huge we have to make this thing. Dang it. Because I know this is a reference to Katamari Damacy. There we go. Little rolling star. Of course, next achievement. There's a reason why they put this up here. We have to shoot these robots. Hold still. Of course, they're going to be very hoppy and very energetic. Of course, I get the first one. So... get back here. There. I'm sure there's a fourth one somewhere. It's up there. So apologize for lengthening this episode and such, trying to find things to say and with my laser focus while I'm trying to get these achievements. It's just that with how short my Kirby Let's Play was. There we go. Got the trophy. It's just that because I was trying to focus on certain achievements, I was just trying to focus on trying to get certain achievements and such. But yeah, that is like 3 more done. But now we're down to like a few. So much a few. So much so that I need to find the last puzzle piece. So I'm gonna be a moment. Oh, there were 2 in one in that pathway. Of course. I'm definitely gonna have to do some cutting and such. If I need to fill the time with talking time and such, I probably will. But I'll see you when I get that puzzle piece. Time for my wrists to hurt again, because I certainly have bonus content to cover when we get to post game. That poor robot's hanging on to dear life. We have to climb downwards. So now that we got that, I'll be right back at the top. Be a moment. And there we go. Whew. So now we can properly end this little charade. Because we spent way too much time in this level, and we're on freaking DualShock control sticks. But yep, as you see right here before you, greatness awaits. This is the PlayStation 4. My brother has a white one of these. And it came in 2 different varieties. Promised greatness, deliver more. There's no way to interact with it. It is what it is. The only reason why I would want to own one of these things is for Ape Escape 2. But yeah. Man, that took a bit. So I guess that means we got some more things to do to get remaining trophies. And of course we got remaining things to get as well. You've collected 4 key PlayStation artifacts. Wait, what's that sound? It's coming from the basement of the CPU plaza. You better go back and investigate. So yeah, that's every area and every artifact. All that's left is to go to the gacha machine and get whatever's left. So, I'm sorry for how silent that part was. I really am, because I really should have been talking more, but I was just laser focused and such. So, yeah. Personally, this game was... Personally, I am very glad to have played this game. I don't know what that's a reference to. Because it was something that... yep, there it is. Took us 4 episodes, but PlayStation 1, slim. This is the original... this was the first remodel of the PlayStation 1 that wasn't a simple swap of the shell and some other things. It will go on the back of a certain peripheral. But basically, I wanted to do this game for a while as more of a backup in case I can't really get another project done. And it's looking that that project is likely going to have to wait until next year or so, because I still need more time with it. And boy, I'm going to have some choice words with it. Another treasure? Yep, the PSP microphone. I want to say you used this with, like, SOCOM? It had to be with SOCOM. I don't know if you would make actual phone calls with a PlayStation Portable. Yep, there's something we need for trophies. Ah, Sackboy. Oh my gosh, he's watching in horror. Ah, they're playing on the PlayStation 1. So yeah, if we collect these statues, it actually just spawns things we can do in the room. And oh, that is another trophy we need to get. So yeah, let's get those trophies right now. I'm gonna have to cut out a lot of footage here. So yeah. So let's go look for those things. And start by getting something very, very meta. It has to be somewhere. Sheesh, what kind of games do you have? Why are you standing your PlayStation 1 horizontally? Now, if you were to punch this thing... Is it gonna load the disc? There it is. There's no Sony Computer Entertainment America. It's not complete. Astrobot. Soon we will play. Little did anyone know this particular thing we see right here would actually be a full-fledged game. So, you see this thing right here? Spin. And then... there we go. Supercomputer. And we see these trophies right here. We see bronze, silver, gold, platinum. Congratulations! You won a trophy! Yep. You can just grab any of the controllers and trophies. So, yeah. Now, we have to look into the VR lens. There's supposed to be a trophy here. I could have sworn there's going to be a trophy here. Isn't that trophy going to pop? Oh, we had to turn it on. Yep, this is, I think this was rescue mission. So, yeah. And I think that just leaves us with one more. We have to find the PlayStation 2. There it is. Collision detection. Oh, it has to be this one. There we go. That is all of them. Yeah, that is like literally, yeah, that is the platinum. We're just missing one. For some reason, the platinum didn't want to load. Now, if you're wondering which one we're missing, it's DLC. And boy, am I glad you got it on camera. So, yeah. Nah. Yeah, let's do the Carlton. If you want to donate, there's a couple links in the description below. Any amount helps. If you want to follow this series and any others like it, it's just a click of the subscribe button and the bell and you'll be on your way. With that being said, I hope you had I hope you're taking really good care of yourself, and I shall now bid you adieu.